How's it going, everybody? All right, let's get it in there. There we go. Hopefully that looks all right. I don't know why, but it looks awful dim to me. Maybe if I do some playing with the thing here real quick. There, okay. I'm not sure why it does that. I put it in the cradle. I would like to say just right, but it's just wrong. And it dims out like that. It's kind of weird. All right, we're going to finish this dude up today. And I got to do, first thing I'm going to do is like use the saw and round off these edges on the morel. That's what I'm thinking. Then go ahead and do all the electric carving to the beak and everything. So, what's up with the hat? What's up with the hat is I couldn't find a decent toboggan. So, you know, it is what it is. The boss lady always says I drive her bananas. Here, this is gonna be funny to watch. Here, I'm gonna try to get these on. They won't go this way, so I guess I gotta reach over and around, maybe. Yeah. All right, there we go. How about that? All right. So, in short, you're watching a guy in a banana hat do some carving and stuff. Let's see what's going on, Greg Davis, the Electric Whittler, a member of our channel and an awesome Dremel carver. Hey, Possum 350 Legend. All right, AEW, I did get your stickers yesterday. Thanks for that. I got them last night about 8:30. I checked the mailbox and they were in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the little bit of chainsaw work I could find that needed done, and then I'm going to start doing the electric work on this and get it finished up. Turn that baby a little bit. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I know my head's staying warm. Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. Yeah, the boss lady always says, I drive her bananas. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have to burn those because it makes a lot of frills, but it's just taking that sharp edges off. And it don't have to be perfect, obviously, but it's just a heck of a lot quicker than doing that with the die grinder. But anyway, that's what I got. I'll tell you, my head's so warm, I don't know how much longer this banana's going to stay on. All right. Yeah, I got the side. I almost forgot the inside over here by the leaf. Got to do that, right? But anyway, it's just making it a lot easier than trying to die grind every one of those. And I'm not going for a Picasso. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna burn them down. Man, I'm telling you, this is a good hat. Now look, I'm not saying wear deer hunting. You know what I mean? You got that. But this banana hat, I'm telling you, it's pretty warm. I can't complain about it at all. Headphones falling off. We'll just take them off now. Here, let's see if we can do it this way. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I wish Boss Lady would get up. I'd show her. She'd get a good laugh out of that. You know, the thing is, I ain't got a pride. You know, it ain't a big deal. I don't really care. You know, I don't care if I look silly or not. You know. Hey, there's times like right now, makes me wish I had neighbors real close to me. What the heck's wrong with that guy, Margaret? He's out there with the daggone banana hat on. I knew that guy was an idiot, but now he's just approving it. Baby on fire. I think it's fun to do this too because I got neighbors around at deer hunt and stuff, you know. They got to listen to my chainsaw running. Now, I will say though, Hilljack Zach come up the hill yesterday after I got up there already, and I was deer hunting myself with the side-by-side, and he was bringing up corn because I got up there and I realized the feeder was empty, and it really didn't make all that much noise. It was pretty quiet. And that side-by-side is about as loud as a chainsaw. So, you know. Now, I'm not trying to blacken the insides. This one's so big, my goal is I'm going to paint it. Because burning it, I mean, it'd just be a heck of a lot faster. It's got to be sanded anyway. And so I'm just going to hit it with black paint and then sand all the black paint off. But I want to burn all these little frills off of and stuff. Make it look good. Man. I get too close and I knock the oxygen out. But it's gonna kind of look good just from this burn, really. I won't end up leaving it like that, but I need to get this finished. I'm thinking about what to do this evening. I had a bear climbing up a post, and I sold him a couple weeks back. We did a big craft show, and sold him. So I'm thinking about making another similar thing to that this afternoon. So I get this bird done, I can move on to something else. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. That daggone morel looks good just like that, I think. I don't think I'm going to leave it like that. You could and call it a black morel, but the thing is, anybody that knows anything about morels at all, you don't find that many black ones. They're early, and if you found some then in an area, then you'd want to keep checking that area every year. But they're really hard to find. They come up, all morels are hard to find unless you know where to look, but the blacks come up even earlier than the even the ones they call the dog pecker, and they're kind of hard to find. And they're really small too. That's the other thing. They don't, that early variety of morel don't get that big. I think I found 2 last year, and prior to that, I don't think I've ever found more than maybe 1 a year. And that's in a spot that's really cool late into the season, where we were already out there looking for grays or yellows, and ended up actually being too early. Last year was weird because all the morels came up at the same time. You'll have that, right? It just warmed up so fast. Set my coat on fire. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. Appreciate y'all watching. A guy in a banana hat burning this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just want you guys to know I don't take myself seriously. My personality is 100% have a good time. And this is just something to do. Well, I appreciate having subscribers. I'm not trying to get rich off of YouTube. Don't think that's ever going to happen. Well, it's a good time. I like to share. How about that? I like to share what I'm doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've done pretty good. I mean, I have a monetized YouTube channel in less than 15 months. So I can't complain about that, can I? I mean, if I did complain about it, I'm a jerk. It's pretty cool. But it's not because of me. It's because of my creator and you awesome people that I had that opportunity. I'm really digging the mushroom or the elm leaves, man. That's going to be nice. I'm going to put the eyes in the bird, sand the bird, do the feet. I'm just going to work my way down. So that the elm leaf will be the last. That's pretty good. Okay. We don't really have nothing. I've got a little bit. You can see I burned him a little bit the other day, Friday. After I got done, I took him in the garage where I could see pretty good. Did a little bit. All right, let's give this guy some eye holes real quick. Let's go ahead and start on the head and then the sand. He's got to have eyes. I mean, you can't see where he's going without eyes, What kind of cool person would create this thing and let it fly around with no eyes? That'd be awful. He'd run into trees all the time, run into other birds. He'd get confused. He gets that time of the season, his breeding season. He'd be flying up the boy cardinals as well as the girl cardinals, trying to attract them because he couldn't tell the difference, by looking at them. It'd just be awful. Hey, Hayden Fletcher. Hey, Roy. Glad to see you guys in there. If you guys haven't checked them out already, check out Hayden Fletcher and Roy's Timber Art Techniques. They're both awesome Dremel carvers. Glad to see you guys in there. Hey, Lori Keller. Glad to see you too. All right, I'm going to give this guy some eyes. I was going to carve them. And as I was looking at it and drawing them out, I'm like, that is the right size for the plastic bear eye I have. And so screw it. I'm going to put them in there. A little bit more back. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. I'm glad to see y'all in there hanging out with me here today. Pretty awesome. See who else I got. Missing anybody? Michael S., another awesome member of the channel. And he puts out some awesome welding shorts. And just an awesome welder. Okay, let's see. So eyes is done. I got to cut detail on the beak. See, I'm going to shape the beak down first. So let me get my mask on. I don't think I can wear a mask with this banana hat. Can I borrow one of y'all? Just come hold this right here for me. Yeah. What do you think of this hat, Michael? All right, I'll take that off. The way it goes. All right. Let's see what we got here. And guys, we have an awesome chat. Everybody in there. Hey, Tim777. I am in Southeast Ohio. Appreciate you asking, man. All right. And I have an email address if you're interested in inquiring in anything. Attached on there. It's baronthebossley@gmail.com. But I mainly just sell local. I don't ship anything. Not interested in that. Because this is not my full-time gig. I do this for fun. I love to do it. It's a good time. Okay. Get out the sander. We'll start with that beak. And I think I'll turn it so that you guys can see the shape of the beak as it changes. There we go. Okay. It's not going to change much. But something I come to realize when looking at real cardinals is their mouths actually, the beaks actually dip in a little bit. And so I'm going to try to put that effect on it. So I gotta ask you guys, what do you think? You think that moon landing is gonna end up turning out to be a false, pretty false? They said they're gonna release all these records, JFK, Epstein, that's gonna come out. That's what people are most curious about because, we all just assume that a lot of these politicians and rich people are doing bad stuff, Now, that's what they do. I don't know if anybody be shocked. But that said, it'd be kind of interesting to find all that out. But I really think they're just going to go further back. They're just going to keep releasing stuff. They may decide it's too much for us to handle. But I'm telling you, if we landed on that rock, I know people are like, no, you don't understand. I was sitting there in 1960, whatever, watching it. I seen it land. Okay. Yeah, my dad was too. And he bought into that whole thing. But haven't you guys seen by now? They lie to us about everything. So well, I don't know why anybody would. Not only that, we can't get back there now. You know, they can send a robot there, but even his batteries run out after a couple hours, but whatever. Let's try a different piece for that. But I want it to be kind of rounded. So I think I'm going to use, I'll just use the pointy bow. Yeah, I mean, some of this stuff is just, I don't know why people ever believed it. Well, it's because they seen it on the TV. The point was, the Russians seen it, and that was who was supposed to see it. Like clean that a little bit. I got a little too carried away there. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it like that because, I mean, the truth of the matter is the beak's going to be orange anyway, so what's it matter, right? Okay, go back to sanding. And I know, if you're listening to this and they're like, what's this guy talking about? Don't believe that happened. And I mean, there's all kinds of things that we've been lied to about. And so think about it. We could have made it to the moon. I'm not sure what it accomplished other than showing off, but they can't do it now. Why not? Now you get these rich guys, Bezos and Musk. If they could figure it out, they would be there. Those guys are all about one thing, showing off. They don't need no money. They've got all the money in the world. So it's all about showing off. And I don't know. It's the, hey, dark side of the Lord. 90% real, movies are real. Yeah, exactly. That's what they want you to believe. That's right. All that's real. Everything's real. Heck, explosions last for about 15 seconds, instead of people can dodge bullets. I mean, it's amazing. Everything that we learn on the television. The problem is we got there and try to put that crap to practice and we end up dead. I'll tell you what, it'll seem tedious, and I guess it is tedious. How about that? But I want to put some more feather detail in the tail. Just pull some lines like that with that pointy burr. Maybe even put a line down through here to denote the stem of that tail. I think that'd look cool. It'd make it look more realistic. But hey, be sure and hit the like. Appreciate you guys watching. It's pretty awesome. I like getting out here in the morning and getting some stuff done. And then this afternoon, I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but I'm going to make something. I'm really leaning toward making another bear climbing post. Because that last one, I really liked it and sold it. And yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. This is going to be the tricky one because I got to do that on one side, come back and do it on the other side. But I just think that's going to make it look killer. Might as well keep doing it. How about back here? Yeah, I think that looks really good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can tell you it was fun to do that detail. Let's see what we got here. Say hi real quick. All right, hey Possum, Alex Trimo del Norte. All right, yeah, sparks flying. You'll have that sometimes. All right, yeah. Hey Possum, hope you see plenty of deer if you get out today. So I'm looking at this, and I'm just wondering if I ought to try to add that same detail across these. I mean, I never do usually, and it'd take a lot more work. But man, it'd make that thing look a lot better even if I just pulled straight line all the way across. I mean, it'd make it look a lot better. So yeah, what the heck? One side at a time. This side's always the easier side to do. I'll tell you guys who does an amazingly awesome feather detail, and that's Tay Marie. Her work is just awesome in general, but her feather detail is probably some of the best I've ever seen. Hey, S10O Moo. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Be sure and subscribe, my man. Hey, Freaky Mom, how's it going? Glad to see you in there. All right. Hey, I'll tell y'all, I don't know if some of y'all it's regular seen that Woodworker's Dilemma, man. He put out a channel about after 50, life after 50. And I told him I'm 49. Should I watch? Hey, Dexter, glad to see you in there. Yes, S10, it's Cardinal. And I'll get it turned around here in a second. I'm gonna finish putting the lines on this feather detail. I was looking pretty good. You can probably hardly see it on there. Can you see it on there? Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. It's pretty dim, but that said, I'm gonna keep working that out. And then I gotta do the legs on the bird. And then I think the bird will be done. I gotta do the legs and the feet though. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the wind's at my back. And it's actually blowing pretty decent. I mean, it's probably 10 mile an hour. And my neck is getting cold. And I got a hoodie on. Say me, dummy, pull your hoodie up. Yeah, well, you're going to have to look for it, Aiden. It's called All Something. He posted a link about it. I can't remember, but it's something about life after 50. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, yeah, his first video on that's kind of cool. But he's at going to Lowe's to buy some stuff. All right. And of course, I had to tease him about that. Should I wait? Since I'm only 49, should I wait a year? He said it's your journey or something like. I can't remember what he said. All right. Now that's the feet. I'll spin that baby around and work on the feet. I got to sand the shape a little bit and then pull some lines, set them for toes, make them look cool. Well, I think they'll look cool. You guys might think it looks silly. Hey, what's that duck that guy made? Looks like a duck. All right. I'm gonna use this around. Coarse cuts all burr. I ain't picky, but I'll tell you, this thing does a good job. Wouldn't want to be on the scratch my hand with that thing. I'm pretty sure it would rip some flesh off and then some. I gotta put the mask on for that too, because stuff's gonna fly. I don't know how much I'm gonna use it though. All I'm trying to do is round the feet, and I could use a flat disc on the angle grinder and get around there and then say, okay, I can't get any further, but with that I can get further, so I'll go like that. All right. I tell you what, that really does an awesome job. I mean, you can see how coarse that thing hasn't stopped yet. You can see how coarse that thing is. And I mean, it's just ripping that stuff right off. It really does a nice job. And shaping and cleaning out the bottom of the toes. Try to give it a little bit of depth, you know. A little bit at a time. Right. There's a depth here, and you can't really see it, but it's just where I got too low with the chainsaw, and I put a lump in there. But sometimes I guess you will see a bird. You know, I can't make my fingers do it, but where it might have a little bit of a kink in there. So I'm not going to dig it out. I'm going to leave it. In the end, there's more detail there. It looks pretty good, I think. I'm pretty happy with it. But that's it. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. Be sure to hit that like button. We got 35 already. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if I can catch up with some people here. Hey, Heath Turnbow, glad to see you in there. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, I went through that a couple of years ago too, Heath. And yeah, it sucks. And then 2 months later, I had to put my dog down, which my dog was one of my best friends. It's pretty tough, man. But sorry to hear about your loss, sir. Northeast Louisiana, though. Heck yeah. Well, I don't know about Northeast Louisiana, but I know a good bit about Southwest Louisiana. I go there at least a couple times a year. I actually got people from Southwest Louisiana coming here to deer hunt in January. So, but yeah, I like that country down there. All right. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Heath, something I want to share with you. John 5:28 and 29. It says, do not be amazed at this. The hour is coming in which all those in the memorial tombs will hear his voice and come out. Keep that in mind, my friend. I'll get this tool working again. Put your mask on. Woo! right, I'm gonna pull some lines across that. We'll give it like a webbing, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. If you don't, some of you probably already know, but try to give it like a webbing. Bird have feet kind of like it's scale-like, kind of like a snake or something, you know? I mean, it's a little different. Appreciate you guys checking in here. Let's see what we got here. All right. Okay. See what we got here. All right, Heath. Heck yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna give this guy some. Let's see what we got. You guys can see him, can't you? Yeah, give him a. Oh, I'm giving him a huggy. He's so sweet. Okay. We got to form a new organization. It's the Man Carving Love organization. And this is what we like to do. We like to love on our carvings. Oh, it's so wonderful. Yeah, outside looks good. I think they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with those. I'm gonna burn them just because it'll make it stand out. Good kind of idea. It's a little too heavy on the gas, ain't it? It seemed to find a happy medium with the torch, can't it? You have that. But anyway, I got to burn all them fuzzies off. And it gives you an idea what all that did. You know, pretty much what it caused to happen. Give all that scaling across the feet. It just makes it look real. Or more real, anyway. Pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. Oh, I got to burn the eyes too. Right on that. Okay. I got to burn all the frillies I added to it when I pulled that thing through on the feathers too. Let me spin this guy around. And then I'm gonna start working on my own leaf here in a second. Looking pretty good. All right. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. 149 and 44, pretty good. Hey, Dante. All right, man, no problem. Yeah, I appreciate that. Be sure to subscribe, man. We make a lot of cardinals. I like making them. Hey, Rowan Trost, appreciate you. All right, glad to see you in there. Okay. Yeah, I love making cardinals. It's one of my favorite things to make. And this actually, because of the 3 pieces together, this is the most complicated piece I've made so far. And my plan is to hit the cardinal with red, go ahead and do all the color or paint the red in, and hit the mushroom with black, because that way it gets into the cracks. And then I come back and sand it white, and it looks like it'll end up looking like a yellow morel because this wood's so yellow. And that's what we're going for anyway. But I got to burn all those extra little frillies I made off of it, which is cool because even before it's painted, it brings out all that detail I got added. Yeah, looks pretty good. I can't complain. Pretty happy. Maybe we can put this guy in a rocket and send him to the moon. I mean, he's more likely to make it there than the man is, I think. I feel fairly confident about that. That's one thing I might be running my mouth about it a little bit too much, how I feel about it. But I'm more confident. I'm more confident right now that I could go and spend about $3,000 on Estes rockets and get this thing in the atmosphere by putting them on there. About $3,000 worth of Estes rockets. So they had about another 6-7 foot, and we just launch it up there and see how far it gets. And then when it comes back down head first, sticks in the ground. I think that'd be awesome. Okay. Oh, whatever. All right. So the leaf. I've already chainsaw carved out the skeletal design of the leaf. And so really what I got to do is smooth that skeletal design down, give it some curve, cut off my mark, not that it matters because it's going to be painted, or actually I may stain it. It's supposed to be a dead elm leaf, and so I may stain that, and the stain that brings it out brown. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. But clean up the saws a little bit of the leaf. The elm leaf has like a sawed look all the way around it, the saw edge look, and just make it look smooth, because the leaf shouldn't be that rough. Yeah, a dead one would be somewhat rough, but I might as well start with the top stem and get what I can with this. Can y'all see that all right? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know how it looks on there, but out here it looks pretty good. Yeah. Heck yeah, the elm looks pretty nice. Heck yeah. All right. Heck yeah, Heath, this is what we do, man. We like getting out here and making these videos like this. We appreciate you having in here, or being in here. Also, you want to check out Creation Dust 777. He's an awesome chainsaw carver. And there's a lot of people on here that have channels. Possum 350 Legend, he's been putting out hunting videos. He does some different stuff. So a lot of the people you see in there, Heath, they got channels. All right, I'm going to burn this dude. But our local pro, he's not local to us, but our channel, Chainsaw Carvers, Creation Dust 777. So be sure to check him out. And that's the thing about this community. We all kind of follow each other along, watch each other's videos, lives and stuff. And a lot of this group has just gotten really close, at least on YouTube anyway. I mean, you know, when we're sending, some of us are sending each other mail, you know, we're getting pretty close. See, that's up pretty good. There's some stuff back in there. I want to try to get that with that big burr I was just using, because I can't reach it with the flat disc. Okay, other than this little part of the stem, I'm gonna see if I can clean up with that cut saw, the heavy cut saw burr. Let's see. You guys can't see it, but I can see it, and it's annoying me. So I should try to fix it. Why put all this effort in there and let that one thing not go, right? Oh yeah, that's way better. Put a little heat to it. Too much. That's good enough anyway. All right, good. All right, so morel stem, a mushroom stem. I gotta clean it up, clean the base up a little bit, sand those. Now I'll end up having overspray on this, but it's still better to get this smooth now. So I'm gonna do that next. I appreciate you guys watching. How long? What time is it? 9:30. Oh, I got plenty of time. Heck yeah. What we got here? We're Bunny. Nice. Hey, appreciate that, man. Be sure and subscribe, my man. Hit that like button. All right. And then we're gonna be carving something this afternoon. Hey, there's a line in here. I'm gonna take that line out. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Where's my headphones at? Oh, no. I haven't used them in so long. Here they are. Yeah, there's a line in there. You put all that effort into the leaf, the bird, the morel, all that. Come on, baby. Yeah, basically I'm just taking out oversaw marks. So now I'm gonna sand the base and the base, well, the base of the stem of the morel and the base of the carving. And I'm leaving that bark on. It's missing in the back, I know, where the feather is, or the leash is, I took it off, but I'm gonna leave that bark on. I just think it makes it look neater. All right. This one ain't plugged in. What I got plugged in? Oh. I got power tools everywhere. There's something that dawned on me that I haven't done in a long time. It's very important to do it so that everybody's on the same page, and you guys know how we feel about these things. It's very important to tell you guys. Disclaimer, and of course you'd want to take serious, pertinent information from a guy in a banana hat. Chainsaws and other power tools, but especially chainsaws, should never be used by no one ever. Just don't do it. It's dumb. Anybody does it's retarded. Just never use one of these ever. You will die. You heard it here, folks. Disclaimer, if you hurt yourself, it's your own fault. You should have went to Dairy Queen. M&M Blizzard. Banana Split. Right. Okay. All right, I can get back to work now. Okay. Work on this base a little bit. You gotta have it in the disclaimers, you know. I mean, really, if you guys hurt yourself, can't blame me or anybody else. Putting that around a little bit. That's it, yeah. behind that tail, I can't get with that, so I'm going to pull out the finger sander and use that. So, heck, I had, including the battery drill, I've had 5, yeah, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 electric tools out on this deed this morning. But you know, whatever. It's what it takes, it's what it takes, right? Get it done. And so I really think next step is I'm blowing off this, blowing everything off, and then going ahead and putting a coat of paint on the Morel, really. I could do the Cardinal, but I think I'll do the Morel and not the Cardinal until the Morel has been sanded. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I got a mess out here, but it's just the tools. It ain't nothing else. Uh-oh. Drop that. I'm gonna drop that. But can't seem to get this mass to stay in the track. How about that? Okay, so let's see. Gotta have a serious conversation with you guys. I should have a hat on so you take me seriously. I mean, everybody should take a guy seriously that's got a banana on his head, right? I mean, don't you guys agree? Nice and warm, though, I'll tell you. It really is nice and warm. Yeah, so, back in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and get a can of black spray paint. I need to get the leaf blower, blow this thing off real quick, and grab a can of paint. I'm going to paint the Morel. And the goal is, with painting the Morel, you come back in and you sand all that off on the edge, the outer edges, and then it's black inside and really nicely shaded. But give me just a second. I'll be right back. What we got here? Aham 360. What is that? Ferrami 360. Sorry about that. Heck yeah. Glad to see you in here, my man. So I think after today, I think I'll have around 6 hours. 6 hours in it. Something like that. Yeah, five, 6. Something like that. Okay. Stay right back, or I'll be right here. Keep setting one. What do you guys think? Look pretty good? All right, give me a minute. Gotta get the leaf blower. Yeah, that leaf looks really nice. And you know, an elm leaf's not that complicated, but it looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, Blow this thing off pretty good. And then I'm still not sure. I'm just thinking about what to do this afternoon. I'm thinking about making another bear climb in a post. Well, that's 6 power tools now, right? Let's get around there and start. And I'll mainly try to hit the holes themselves, so I don't have a lot of overspray. But what I'm doing is I'm painting down inside of those grooves. And what'll happen is, when I come back here and I sand this later, that'll stay black inside, even though this will be as white as, it'll be as white as that right there, sanded. And that's how I want the morel to look. Heck, I think it's looking pretty cool, just like this, honestly. I'll go right at the bottom here in a second. Usually if I'm making a little one, I would burn this. But, I mean, y'all can see this would be way faster than trying to burn it in. The thing is, though, I can't touch it for a while. Gotta let it dry. And I really probably ought to wait on the red until, but man, I mean, just looking at that like it is, without no sanding or nothing, it looks really good. Unless you don't know what a morel is, and then don't feel bad about that, because I'll tell you, I grew up in the city, and I had no idea what a morel mushroom was until I moved down here where I live now. And actually, even after I got here, it was my brother who said, "Hey man, you find any morels?" And morels, what's that? Well, it's a mushroom. Oh yeah. And I guess technically it's not a mushroom, but that said, that started the journey of liking to look for morels. And then actually, when I started chainsaw carving in 2019, I hadn't looked for morels yet. It was during COVID that he brought it up to me. You know, people were kind of desperate to get out and do stuff, you know, and I lived out here then, so I wasn't desperate to do nothing. I wanted to get outside. I got outside and I did stuff. And anyway, he got me looking for him, and now he can't really keep up with me in the woods anymore. And so he doesn't do it. And I'll go out and look for some, and I'll give them to him. I give him some every year. And that makes them happy. Especially, my thinking is, especially considering it was his idea that I looked for him to begin with. Now the feet, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on the feet yet. I could hue them black, but I'm thinking I'm going to hue them a gray, and maybe try to keep some of the burn or maybe add burn to them. I think it's gonna look more realistic than that color anyway. Definitely probably go with the gray. But yeah, so I can't do anything else until that dries, because all it would happen is while I'm sanding, I'd be blowing that in there and it would stick to it. And same thing with the bird. Until I sand the morel, I can't see painting the bird. But this is stuff I can do over the next couple hours. I got to be done with this by about 10:30 anyway. So I could have stayed on here longer. I'm kind of running until this is ready to be sanded. I'm at a standstill. But I think that morel looks awesome like that. Looks really cool. It's going to look even better once it's sanded. I could leave it like that, but nah, I've put this much effort into sand and everything else. So here, I'll show y'all one more time. And then, like I said, remember, we're going to come back this afternoon and be something. I'm not sure what. Like I said, I'm thinking another bear climbing a post. But that's that. You see the leaf? 360 view, kind of wobble him around. What the heck? And I think I'll have him about 10:30. I'll be able to sand that and go ahead and coat this red. And I'll probably show you guys that when we get started. I'll be down there in the field, but I'll probably come up here and show you guys where he's at. That's what I can think of. So that's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching, especially a guy with a banana on his head. I mean, I can't leave that good of an impression. I mean, why would anybody take anybody, seriously? But let me tell you something. It's a pretty daggone warm hat. And I couldn't blame anybody who wore one of these. This is pretty interesting, What do we got here? I hate to quit so early. 162 of you watching. Let me see if I can't show you guys some stuff real quick in the garage we got going. Can't hurt. Most of the stuff we have is at the peddler's place. We sell stuff this time of year. No, I didn't carve those. Plastic. But I got a few things sitting up here. Boss lady want to keep this. So that's why it's here. She loves turtles. Raccoon, he's chilling out up there. We're not sure if we really want to sell him right now. I did have him for sale when we did at Crash a couple weeks ago, but I really like him. And I can't see, there's an eagle. We dropped him, broke the beak off of him, but anyway, glued it back on. You can pick him up, no problem. Now, it's better than it was before I glued it. And a couple other things hiding back there. But this guy over here, he's having a good time. Welcome bear, kind of chilling out. In fact, a buddy of mine come over yesterday and I was like, hey man, I'm talking about chainsaw carving all the time. This is what I'm talking about. He come out here and he's like, oh my God, that's so cute. I can't believe that's so wonderful. Whatever. And then boss lady has yet to paint snowman, but it's coming. It's going to get done. Try to keep this, not seeing, Hilljack Zach. This has been sitting in here since last November. And supposedly, it's almost done. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'll show you guys. Here's the mess of power tools and stuff all over the ground from this project. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to step back a little bit. And I'll probably make that my thumbnail, I think. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to tune back in this afternoon. The guy with the banana hat, I'll probably be wearing something else, a giant sombrero or some kind of other facial gear so that you don't have to look at my ugly face. That said, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you this afternoon. Come back when you can stay.